In the heart of Massachusetts' vibrant autumn, Sarah Bennett found solace in the vivid hues of maple trees visible from her window. After a long day at her marketing firm, where she'd worked for 5 years, she felt a growing confidence in her career. In their cozy living room, her husband Michael, an engineer, tapped away on his laptop, immersed in a new project that allowed him to work from home. Married for 3 years, their bond remained as strong as ever, rooted in deep mutual understanding. "Great job today," Michael said, glancing up with a warm smile. "How'd it go?" Sarah sighed, settling beside him. "The client presentation went well, but I could have used more prep time." Michael squeezed her hand reassuringly. "You always nail it." The phone rang and Sarah answered. It was her father, James Carter, a retired insurance agent now enjoying life with her mother, Ellen. "Can we all meet this Saturday?" he asked, his tone unusually formal. "There's something we need to discuss." James and Ellen had always supported Sarah's happiness, celebrating her marriage to Michael with open hearts. "Will Lisa be there too?" Sarah asked, referring to her sister, a freelance designer. "Yes, she's excited," James replied. Lisa shared a close bond with Sarah and often visited, enjoying a warm rapport with Michael, confiding in him about everything from work to personal matters. On Saturday, Sarah and Michael arrived at her parents' suburban home, a charming house they'd owned for 30 years, adorned with well-tended flower beds. Lisa greeted them with her infectious smile, easing Sarah's nerves. "How's the new project, Michael?" she asked. "Going well. How's your design work?" he replied warmly. Inside, Ellen had baked an apple pie, and James wore a serious expression. "We've made a decision," he began. "This house is too big for us now. We're planning to downsize for retirement and want to pass it to you two." Sarah's heart swelled with emotion at the generous offer. Michael was stunned. "To us? Really?" Ellen smiled. "You'd care for this house, and with your family possibly growing, it's perfect." Sarah hesitated, overwhelmed by the gift. "It's too much," she said. James waved it off. "We're family. Your happiness is ours." Lisa clapped, thrilled. "I'll help with the move." That afternoon, they toured the house, envisioning their future. Michael pointed to a room. "This could be a study." Sarah blushed, suggesting, "And the one across for a nursery." Ellen hugged her, delighted. What a plan. With Lisa's help packing and her parents' advice on furniture, the move felt like a family effort. In their new home, Sarah admired the rose garden her father had nurtured, feeling the love woven into every corner. Michael wrapped his arms around her one morning. "This house is special. It's like a fresh start." Sarah kissed him, agreeing. "It's perfect." Their new life began, wrapped in warmth and promise. Lisa visited unexpectedly one afternoon, her smile bright. "How's the new place?" she asked, admiring the decor. "You've got great taste." Michael laughed. "You helped, especially with the bookshelf." Lisa grinned. "You always value my ideas, Michael." "Sarah's lucky." Sarah beamed, proud of their close-knit family. "Mom and Dad want to check in this weekend," Lisa added. "They're worried you're settling in okay." Sarah welcomed the visit, eager to learn more about the house. That evening, Michael and Sarah discussed their future. "Raising kids here would be amazing," Michael said, gazing at the ceiling. Sarah nestled against him. "Mom and Dad would love grandkids, and Lisa would be a great aunt." But that night, a faint tapping from the walls woke Sarah. She tried to rouse Michael, but he slept soundly. The sound faded, and she dismissed it as an old house quirk. Yet it lingered in her mind, prompting her to mention it to a colleague, Emma, at work the next day. Emma suggested the noise might be plumbing, common in older homes. That evening, Sarah shared her concern with Michael. "It's like a tapping in the walls," she said. Michael frowned. "Could be pipes, but let's check if it persists." The sounds continued nightly, growing more rhythmic. When Lisa visited again, Sarah asked her to listen. It's odd, like a pattern, Lisa agreed. One morning, the noise woke Sarah early, clearer and more rhythmic than before. She shook Michael awake. It's not plumbing, he said, now alert. They traced the sound to the bedroom wall near the stairs. Michael decided to investigate. With a toolbox, he peeled back the wallpaper and made a small hole. Behind the pipes, he found a hard, square object, a digital recording device with a blinking light. His heart sank. Further inspection revealed microphones and memory cards hidden in the walls, with recordings dating back months, even before they moved in. When Sarah returned home, the living room was chaos, with recording devices scattered across the floor. Michael's face was pale. These were hidden everywhere, he said, voice trembling. Our conversations, our private moments, all recorded. Sarah's hands shook as she held a device, its display flashing recording. A note read, bedroom, kitchen, living room audio. More devices were found in every room, high-tech surveillance equipment. Who did this? Sarah whispered. Michael packed a suitcase. We're leaving. Now. At a hotel, they examined the devices. Files revealed recordings from their first day in the house, capturing intimate moments. Older files from 6 months prior included talks between James, Ellen, and Lisa. One chilling conversation shocked them. Lisa confessed her love for Michael, predating Sarah's relationship with him. If they divorced, Lisa said hopefully, it might be fate. Sarah's heart shattered at her sister's betrayal. The recordings revealed a calculated plan. James admitted to installing the devices to monitor Sarah and Michael's life, believing it would help guide their decisions. Lisa, encouraged by her parents, used the recordings to learn Michael's interests, fostering a closer bond to undermine Sarah. Ellen suggested exploiting Sarah's work stress to strain their marriage. A device bore James's initials, confirming his role. The house was a trap, Michael realized. Devastated, Sarah saw the family's warmth as a facade. They gathered the evidence and consulted the police. Learning wiretapping was a serious crime. Though urged to press charges, they opted for a restraining order, cutting contact with James, Ellen, and Lisa. Despite desperate apologies from her family, Sarah remained resolute. True family doesn't betray, she told Michael. Their trust in each other deepened. And in a modest new apartment, they rebuilt their life, surrounded by honest friends who became their chosen family. 3 months later, Sarah and Michael settled into their city apartment, a simple space filled with genuine peace. Sunlight warmed their mornings as they moved forward. The lawyer says we could file charges, Michael noted, pouring coffee. Sarah shook her head. I want to focus on our future, not the past. They'd chosen not to pursue legal action, prioritizing healing over revenge. James, Ellen, and Lisa's attempts to reconnect, through calls, emails, and letters, went unanswered. Their betrayal had shattered the community's trust, ruining their reputation and Lisa's freelance career. Sarah reflected on a friend's dinner party. Real family is about respect and trust, not blood. Looking out their window, she mused, this place may be small for kids, but it's full of love. Michael nodded. We'll teach them what true family means. Hand in hand, they embraced a future built on trust, leaving behind the pain of a deceptive past, their bond stronger than ever.